coming to get you.
At long last, your favorite time of the year is back. It's finally time for the month of Pete. Welcome back to Give Me Back My Action Movies. It is finally the month of Pete. So sit back and relax and just let it wash all over you. My name is Pete. Welcome back to your favorite month. And we have quite the motley crew with us today. Of course, the guy that runs the whole show. We've got Charlie. Hello, Charlie.
Don't put that evil on me, Ricky.
Yeah. We have a very disgruntled Nate today. Hi, Nate. How you doing?
I'm here. I don't know what else you want from me? I'm
And,
here.
and my people that got my backs, Anna is with us. Hi, Anna.
Hello. Listen, if a guy's not telling me he wants to suck the polish off my toes, he ain't the one. That was my favorite line from this movie.
Ew. And that cackle with us, I don't know, guest number, host number 4,
Our fifth
number 5,
host
6.
now. We
I don't know.
bumped him.
Sometimes with us, sometimes not. Clearly, he's all here because he's not all there. It's Troy, everybody.
Yay, Troy.
One man's dream is another man's fifth post.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
So yes, we are back in February, the shortest month of the year. So I get some picks all to myself. I have picked a Bruno Mattei classic, Hard Ticket to Hawaii. This is streaming for free on Tubi. So I don't necessarily recommend this movie, but it is an experience for sure. How about we go around the table and find out everybody's history? Oh no, we're going to do the trailer first.
You're driving. You tell
You
me.
do the
What
trailer.
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
Do the trailer
Yeah.
first.
All right, I got a
Let's hear
trailer.
this
Here we go.
Nice.
It's in English.
Yes, it is.
Hard Ticket to Hawaii. It has it all. The awesome, pristine beauty of the land. The warm caress of perfect beaches. The tantalizing wetness of the blue Pacific. Hawaii. It's a great place to visit. But you wouldn't want to die there. Four of America's finest, ready and willing to pay the price for paradise. They're undercover, but not under-equipped. On this mission, there's hard flying, hard playing, hard fighting.
Agents are everywhere.
Have no mercy. Kill them all.
This ain't no hula. It's a hard ticket to Hawaii.
It's pretty good, Charlie.
That was a good trailer. That was a
pretty
good
I
trailer.
trailer.
liked it. I mean, it's doing pretty good when immediately I want to go watch Miami Vice after I watch that trailer.
Well, I like the music kicked in and you can see everybody's head start bopping.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah.
makes me want to go on vacation.
Yeah, just make sure you don't die there, Nate.
Yep.
The great synth music of the 80s.
Ah.
Phew.
All right. So why don't we go around the table? I'm going last. Why don't we? Troy, you haven't been with us for a while. Why don't you go first?
My history on this thing.
Yeah.
I actually, this is actually the first time to watch the whole thing through. I have the best way to watch this movie is just find the YouTube clips of it and just pick out the best parts. There's some amazing moments, and we'll get to them as we go through the movie. But yeah, I'm just I'm a dipper on this one. I just dipped in and out of it.
Anna, what about you?
This is also my first time watching it or hearing of it. I was,
Really?
I guess excited's the right word, to see Ron Moss in this because I grew up with a Nana who watched soap operas, and she watched all the ones on CBS, and he was in The Bold and the Beautiful. He was a regular for years. And so as soon as I saw him, I was like, no way. It just kind of brought me back to my childhood in a weird
Which
way.
guy was that?
He was Rowdy.
Oh, okay.
The hunk, yeah. The like the main hunk.
Well, they were all kind of hunky, weren't they?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah. But so yeah, that's what kind of intrigued me. But I had fun with this, and we'll get into that.
Yes, we certainly will. Nate, how you doing, bud? I know you're not happy, but lay it on.
No, I'm not happy at all. I became aware of the name of this movie through the Bad Movie Cult podcast. That's where I was like, oh, as Troy said, where you see the clips like the Frisbee. Never knew what movie it was from, and then Bad Movie Cult covering it. And then I tried to watch this movie like 2 years ago, got maybe 30 minutes into it, and went, nah, and shut it off. It was just, now I got through all hour and 40 minutes of it.
It's a little long.
Way too long by about 60 minutes. Yeah, I got maybe 7 words to say.
Okay.
All of today.
All right. Very good. How about you, Charlie? You're up.
This movie is infamous in the action genre. I have known about this movie for a very long time. I have known about what it's famous for, all the kills, stuff like that. You know, the Frisbee has been shared in every action documentary, since they began action documentaries. But I have never actually sat down and watched it. And I'm pretty known for being like, it's going to be hard to ever find an action movie I don't like. Like if it's got action in it, I'm there. Wow, this one was almost like Samurai Cop for me, where I almost don't like an action movie, but there's enough here that I can talk. And there's one shining, glistening, redeeming quality this movie has that we'll talk about when we get to it. So
Okay.
yeah, that's my history with it.
Much like Troy and Charlie and Nate, I think, Troy, maybe you shared the Frisbee scene with me years ago, and you're like, we have got to cover this for Good Beer, Bad Movie Night. So yeah, okay, let me, and that was like right about the time I started previewing movies instead of just jumping whole hog into them. And Nate, about 30 minutes, I'm like, no, we can't do this on Good Beer, Bad Movie Night.
Kathleen would just
She would murder us.
It's we can't do this to Kathleen.
Yeah,
Not that you couldn't do it on the show.
Oh no, you guys can take it. It's fine.
I love that,
like
we
like
get
that.
their leftovers, essentially.
Yep,
Like-
pretty much.
What do you think Pete Month is all about?
Well, I know that your podcast specifically has the name Bad Movie in it.
Well, this has action in it, and there's the word action in our podcast here.
Yeah,
So
okay,
it's a
fair.
thing.
Fair.
I also wanted to get away from the Asian horror and action movies that I've been doing the last couple of years. So these are like 3 of the 4 of the movies this month are technically foreign movies. This was done by Bruno Mattei. It's an Italian, technically an Italian film shot in Hawaii. Next week is also an Italian movie shot in Florida. But yeah, I wanted to kind of get away from all the Japanese stuff because I know that's awfully stressful for Charlie and Nate at times.
Stressful.
It's a word.
So yeah, it's a word. But I wanted to get into the mood here. Hang on. I know this is a
Pete's
audio
rocking the
medium.
Hawaiian shirt right now.
But
Andy's
Shades
got
has
his
shown
hat.
up.
There he is. He
Yeah.
is
I
He's
wanted
in
in.
to tell the
vacation
boys
mode.
over at Spoils of Horror that they are not exclusive in their merchandise. I actually have now the pedo.
We talked about this
So
branding.
you're
We
wearing
talked-
a
we talked
pedo?
about- yeah, we talked about this branding, guys. This is why we have group
We're going
chats.
to do video.
I told you
Apparently
not to
we're
do
not
that
doing
joke.
video today.
Phrasing.
Pete, 100% pedo.
Right across
we
the
go.
forehead.
Yep.
Oh, lovely.
I don't know. Why
So
we
we'll
have a
be
group chat
marketing
anymore.
the pedo
Yeah.
here very, very soon.
Sure, we will. Yeah.
I'm sure I think we could do some sort of cross pollination with the Spoils of Horror guys.
I'm pretty sure there's a market. So yeah, we'll be fine.
There's definitely a market. You'll get a kids line going for the pedo.
Oh yeah.
Matter
Yeah.
of fact, I'm pretty
Oh,
sure I
Nate.
can get the mailing list for all of our potential customers.
Are they here in studio right now?
Well,
No,
I usually
but
get a
there's
notification on my phone when any pedos move into the area.
There's a website too.
Yeah, I always get these notifications.
Who knew they were actually a name for the fans of Pete Month? Yeah.
Yeah, who would have known? That's what every time that someone moves into my area, my map looks like it has freckles. They're actually Pete fans, all these pedos.
All these pedos everywhere. We here at Give Me Back My Action and Horror Movies do not condone whatever the fuck Pete just did.
I hope we got some pictures. If not, we can do it later.
I don't know if we need evidence. I will go ahead.
That is something
and
a
say
pedo
this.
would say.
That's exactly what a pedo would say.
Pete,
I
look at
wanna
the
go-
There we go.
Pete, now to your left.
Brilliant.
Now to
Brilliant.
your right.
Yeah. Now hold up your height sign.
Uh,
Oh my goodness.
I do got to say though that
I
this,
can't hear you guys. It took my.
He took his thing. All right, we'll give. He is in costume changing right now.
Style.
Yeah, he's like
style
Taylor
overused.
Swift.
Pete, I do have to say though, I've been bitching about this since we started Pete Month. That you finally listened to me and did something that I feel like is truly synonymous with Pete. This is the kind of movies I've been expecting you to bring to this, not some coming of age cannibal movie. Okay,
Oh,
so
That's
that's
good though.
No, it wasn't. But this,
Yes, it
this
was.
right
Raw
here-
is good. Raw is a good movie. It's a great movie.
And I think it's fair whenever this is legitimately a bad movie. There
It's
is
bad.
no like trying to twist anyone's arm saying, no, it's actually really good if you do. No, this is a bad movie in bad movie standards. So that's okay. You get a pass on that being bad and probably low scores. when we get to the end of
Gold
it.
standard of bad movies, and it's
Yeah.
But it's bad good. It's that bad good that I like with horror movies like Pieces and The Mutilator, stuff like that. Like I group this movie in with those. Like even though it's kind of a different genre, I'd still consider them that.
I learned this is like I found my line on bad movies, and it was this. Where I went, oh, this is just a bad movie. Like I love Troll 2. I love Samurai Cop. Maybe with watching this with friends, I could have more fun with it. No, there was no fun to be had. I was just let this be over with. I don't get it. I just don't get it. The joke
there's
is
nothing
not
to
here
get.
for me.
It's a bad movie, and
Yeah.
it's ridiculous. It's over the top. The acting stinks. The stunts are kind of cool. The explosions are
It
fun,
just goes and goes.
and it keeps
It
going
goes.
on.
It is
and
it
keeps
is a
going on.
little long. It is a little long.
It goes.
And it's got weird subplots to it. I don't know. There's all sorts of little things that happen in the movies.
It's-
and
Look
it
out,
just
Pete!
doesn't make it. What?
Yeah.
I
I
didn't.
swear I just saw a snake come into the view.
Oh yeah.
You better be
Swear I
careful.
did.
That fucker's dangerous.
I thought it was
Here's
going to be a
contaminated.
raptor.
I
I
put
was
that.
so hoping for a raptor.
Raptor
Oh no,
would
I
be better.
I
Yeah.
think no, I what I said was there's one shining thing in this movie. This snake saved this movie for me. Okay. This snake showed up and I'm like, oh damn, I love that snake. It was as soon as it's in the little box, I'm like, all right, like show it again. And then I realized that it's a running theme in this movie. I gave zero shits about this entire movie waiting for the snake to come back. And when it popped up, I was
cheered
cheering. Yes,
every
was
time I saw the
cheering.
snake. It was wonderful.
Jackie and I played. It was every time the snake comes, it's like I'm a snack. I'm a snack. That's all we did the whole night.
Hey.
I'm a snack, and that's what made it at least endurable. That's all I can say about this.
And especially toward the end when it finally shows back up, I put the second time I put that in my notes. I was like, I keep forgetting about the snake. It just kept showing back up, but I was like following the other story, and then all of a sudden I'd be like, well, what are these side characters doing here on the beach, for example? And then I was like, that fucking snake's back. I forgot about him. And then it got me again at the end when all the commotion and explosions are going on. I was like, fuck the snake. He's still there.
Comes out of the toilet to attack them one last time.
That is
Blows up the
terrifying.
Would you
Terrifying.
believe he came from the toilet?
It
Yeah,
looked like
because-
Nate after a blizzard.
That's usually what happens, actually.
That's what I was thinking earlier. I was like, man, a Dairy Queen Blizzard might have made this a little bit more enjoyable for him.
I got to escape the toilet fast.
Nate's checking the toilet now every time he goes to the bathroom.
I got to check for bombs and for snakes.
And
Oh, yeah.
contaminated
ghoulies.
boa constrictors. Yeah. With
Yeah, and ghoulies.
and ghoulies, right?
Yeah, that was probably the most, other than the kills that I already knew were going to happen.
Yep.
Like this movie is just nothing plot. That just
It's
wrote
too
some
much plot. They
Yeah,
try
it
to
meanders.
cram in a lot, and then exactly, Nate, it meanders. It starts with like you get the snake, and you get the two honeymooning couples, and then you've got some diamonds and drugs, and
You've got the cops.
a white
the
guy
fem- the
playing
women
a
cops.
Japanese guy, and
Well, let's be honest. They wrote this whole story around how can we make sure that we can get the two agents with their shirts off the most amount of time.
Yes.
Oh my god! I don't say
Constantly.
this a lot. I don't say this a lot. This was gratuitous.
I
Yeah,
was just
yeah.
annoyed.
Yes,
I was
just
like, why?
can we just leave their shirts
It's
on
not
for
even
a little while?
Fun. It's just
Yeah.
like
so
How?
much unnecessary toplessness in it.
so. Yesterday,
And I never want to say that. I never want to
Right,
say
you and me
that.
both.
it's just a weird thing to feel. But like yesterday, I had a buddy over, and he was just doing like band practice stuff, and I was watching the movie, and he'd come out, and he was like, "So what are you watching?" I was like, "Oh, Hard Ticket to Hawaii. It's for the podcast." He's like, "Oh, so what's it about?" I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I was like, there's these guys that have an island, and there's a snake, and I think these two chicks are spies." He's like, "Oh, huh." I was like, "Yeah, there's a frisbee, and that guy's dead." And I was like, I don't know. I really don't.
Yeah, no, it's.
He's
fair.
like, "Are you taking notes?" I was like, "No, it's a bad movie. I'm not gonna take notes."
We knew this was a Pete pick, and Jackie was bracing herself, but I swear to God, her eyes rolled so far back she saw her 13th birthday again. That's how far back her eyes.
She might be still
rolled.
stuck there.
She
In
might
my
be.
defense, I had no idea there was this much gratuitous nudity in it.
So
I-
Those scenes were on YouTube.
They were not.
Oh,
they
yeah.
were.
Why
Yes, they
aren't
were.
they?
the one I saw on YouTube was you guys
Oh, really?
clicked on the wrong one.
Yeah.
Well, yes, because I wanted to watch because recording scheduling we had to postpone this, so I wanted to refresh myself this morning, and I went. I'm not sitting through this regular speed, and I
Smart.
found it finally on YouTube at 2 times speed. But all the nudity, sex scenes, and
See,
then I read that this one is considered more softcore porn because his movie prior, Malibu Express, basically is a porno with a couple of action scenes. And I was like, thank God Pete didn't pick that one.
No.
Yeah.
No, I wanted the frisbee and the blow up doll.
Yep.
That
explosions.
frisbee
See,
was
I
so
went to
dope.
YouTube before we
know.
record this. I was like, maybe there's like a best of compilation that's like 5 minutes long and I can just hit all those beats. And there isn't. There's only just random clips. So I was like, God damn it. Why didn't anyone just put all these together to make one long 5-minute video of this movie?
Well, there you go, Nate.
Brandon
do that.
Tenold
Do that for the
no,
world.
no,
is-
no. The world doesn't need that. All right. I needed it
And
for
that's
today.
why there's not one. You just
And
answered
now
your
after
own
that,
question.
no one needs it. I just wanted it as like my Spark Notes for the podcast.
Disc. Spark notes.
Spark.
Next time, I'm just gonna have AI tell me what all happens in this movie.
AI, tell me about Hard Ticket.
Yeah,
to Hawaii.
actually, for
Yeah,
Pete
bad
Month,
idea.
I'm just gonna be like, "Hey, AI, just let me know what happens in this one."
See, there are uses for AI. Huh.
Yeah,
I can't
exactly.
win. I can't win. I can't make everybody happy. So
Pete, you got to get over this thing that Pete Month is never going to win.
Never.
For everybody.
Yeah, not
I
at
don't
all.
know where you got that in your head. That
I'm gonna win one of these days.
you've won a couple. We did Seventh Curse.
Yeah.
That, guess
Seventh
what?
Curse was your best work.
It got didn't it get like an updated release that's getting
Vinegar
ready to come out?
Syndrome.
Yeah, Vinegar Syndrome. Yep.
Yeah.
No, I beg to differ. I think The Wicker
Oh.
Man is his best work.
No.
That's
No,
what
I mean
That
that's
was-
the best work
That
if you want
wasn't
a nap.
that wasn't in Pete Month though. I don't think.
Oh well,
That wasn't, yeah.
That was a good
No,
pick.
that was
though.
Halloween, and
Yeah.
yeah, I love The Wicker Man.
It wasn't Halloween either, but it's okay.
It wasn't Halloween. Okay.
No, but it was your birthday,
It's my birthday.
which falls in September
Oh yeah.
when Pete gets 2 more picks. Yay!
You get 2 more picks that month too, Nate.
Yeah, don't worry, I already got him picked. It's January. I already got him picked. That's how far ahead I'm thinking.
You're the one that said I don't want to plan early. What are you
Well,
doing?
I planned my birthday very early because I'm a birthday boy.
On your birthday, you are a birthday boy. Very
Exactly.
Good.
all right. Well, where do you want to start this movie at?
I-
Pete?
I don't know. Like
don't
Nate
either.
said, this thing just meanders. So there's like this. There's a. It's okay. One of my favorite parts at the very beginning. We've got 2 cops checking out this weed plant. Or a weed farm, I should say.
Oh yeah.
And the one guy is a month away from retirement, which clearly means he's going to die immediately.
Yep.
And they get to this remote island, and he tells his young partners, like, "Don't worry, these guys are cool. Once a year, I come out here and I rough them up.
He gets
find 'em."
bribed.
Yeah, he
Like,
gets
yeah.
bribed with weed and money, and then he goes away, leaves them alone for a year, and because they're employing people, I suppose. But they find out that it's a new drug czar has taken over or something. A guy with a spray tan that would make Mark Hamilton. No, who's that guy?
No, Mark
George
Hamilton.
Hamilton.
George Hamilton. I was like, I know it's Hamilton.
It's
Not the-
Hamilton, right?
Not the Broadway.
The
but-
the tannest man in the planet. This
Yes.
guy had the second tannest tan in the planet. And of course, these guys both get killed immediately. And then there's something about diamonds.
Look,
And-
I love the little RC helicopter.
That was
I'm like,
pretty cool,
I
wasn't it?
want an RC helicopter that obviously is knows where it's going because no one could fucking see that far out.
It goes like
land.
a mile
It
inland
does.
to do whatever money exchange is supposed to go on.
That
There's
little
no way-
door popped open when them girls were standing there. I was just like, I want one. I want a little remote control helicopter. And then I was in for a bit on this movie because I didn't know exactly what I was getting into. But whenever that girl pulls out fucking ninja stars out of her boot and the other girl has nunchucks in her back pocket, I was like, okay, all right, I see where this might go.
Yeah.
And I am
Yeah.
in for this, especially when she sticks both these guys with ninja stars and then pulls them back out because that's her only ninja
That's her only ninja star. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are
But never
expensive,
uses
man.
them again in the movie. I'm like, you purposely pulled them out. Bring them back.
They did bring the nunchucks back. though,
Nunchucks
so,
came
yeah.
back later, and then we had a
Couple
really
times.
cool nunchuck girl in workout outfit.
I thought she was in
Like-
a bikini with nunchucks.
I have no
Yes.
idea what
She's-
you would
she
call
was
that
the
in the 80s.
the bad gal. She was on the bad guy team.
Yeah.
But she's a professional weightlifter, clearly.
Mm.
And
when
professional
she,
nunchucker.
And when she threw those stars, like in the shot, she got him in the neck. But then later on, it's like his
It's
chest.
his chest.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh, yeah, she got him in the neck. And then when they're walking up to their boss to be like, hey, we fucked up, he's holding his chest. I was like, hold up. That's not where that hit. That you
They
got you in the neck.
They tried to kill him off and then realized, oh shit, we need him later in this script that's an
Right.
hour and 40 minutes long.
But we've already
So
filmed it, so we can't go back. Just keep going. Just roll with it.
Oh, that is what this movie is. This is like two
And then?
takes at most. And then, yeah, a lot of and thens. But yeah, this is not like, this was probably filmed in like a week, maybe 2 at best. And I guarantee there wasn't a single permit pulled to film any of this movie anywhere.
I bet it felt like a
uh,
vacation. Like, because the setting's beautiful. Like, some of the shots they got, I was like, damn, like, they're really there.
Yeah, they were in Hawaii.
They're really
yeah,
in
it was
Ohio-
beautiful.
Bruno
they
Mattei
rent-
had a translator as he would yell at the actors to do things. As he was directing, he had
They
And you
rented
just-
out like a hotel. Like a lot of this is filmed in a hotel, like all
Uh-huh.
the different rooms and stuff. But
Mhm.
I mean, for low budget Italian, which I'm no stranger to. I watch a lot of action Italian movies. This could have been good. It's just the script just does not do this movie any favors.
Well, they just made
whatsoever.
the scenes by going like, "Hey, I could do a handstand on a skateboard. Can we work that in?"
that was incredible.
It happens.
He's going down a hill and he's doing a handstand.
Can you
on
do
a,
it holding a blow up sex doll? I can try.
While,
I think
while
I can do it.
shooting, while shooting an
I
M16.
got this. Yeah.
How
This
did
is
he
gonna be great.
shoot at the Jeep, but hit the guy in the chest? I'm still trying to figure out that one single shot.
He
but
said it was shrapnel, so
That-
maybe
Oh,
it
yeah, he
ricocheted.
did.
maybe.
I don't even
Ah, it
know
doesn't
because
matter.
he's
'Cause they
got a
did sh-
gun.
Right. They did shoot the tire out, but they drove away just 3
Yeah, the
minutes
tire
later.
was fine. Like they hit the rim.
Yeah.
But
One of
can
those
I
President
say
Kennedy bullets where like it goes in and like ricochets several times, and
that's it? That's why it looked like there was 5 shots. But this right here, this scene coming up is Charlie in video games. It's like I'm not going for the little gun. I'm going to get in the back of my Jeep, flip open my ammo box. There's a goddamn rocket launcher in the back of the Jeep.
It's got
and
4 rockets in it. It's not
Yeah.
just a bazooka. It's 4 fucking rockets.
And I'm going to shoot the skateboarder holding a blow up doll. And this is glorious. This is one of the greats from documentaries is he blows this guy up with a rocket launcher shot. That's not all. The blow up doll is flying through the air and he fires another rocket into the blow up
blow-up
doll,
doll.
destroying it. And I'm like, I am here for all of
Oh,
this part.
For me,
right
it's
here.
like you just wasted $10,000 on that one rocket to blow up that blow up doll.
No,
like-
it's the 80s, man. That shit was
Where are
cheap
you going to
back
get the
then.
money for more rocket ammo?
They were government employees, I think. I don't know.
Well,
Yeah,
they did.
they had the
Maybe.
in.
It comes back and it's reloaded completely. It's not like they only had 4 rounds for the
Sure
movie. That sucker had the endless ammo hack. It
Yeah.
was like Halo.
Yeah.
Running around with the rocket launcher.
That was
They had
his
it-
favorite gun too. His buddy makes note of it. He's like, "You really got to pull that out," and he's like, "Oh yeah, of course I do."
well,
I appreciated. He's like, that's the only thing I could hit anything with. Because later on, he's like trying to shoot the dude on the porch. He just keeps shooting the glasses on the table.
Mhm.
that
True.
I'm
true.
like, if you're going to continue the bit, Troy, that was it right there, where he can't hit the broadside of a barn, so he uses a rocket launcher. And I was just like, I'm there. And the rockets hit whatever he points at. It's not like collateral explosion. That was a highlight for me in this movie was rocket launchers. So there's like 3 things I love in this movie, and it was the rocket launcher kill, the frisbee kill,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
every time Snakey showed up. I
I got
love
2
Snakey.
pretty good dummy falls. Like at the very end, they
Oh,
shoot
dude.
they shoot the bad drug guy. The white
That
guy
everyone has
playing a
forgotten
Japanese
about
kid.
this
Right.
entire movie.
I've already
They-
forgotten.
They just walk into his office in the penthouse, beat up his security detail, and then throw him out a window. And it was a wonderful dummy fall as it felt. They had to have thrown this mannequin literally from the top of this
Oh, they did. Yeah.
hotel. Yeah.
It is the most stiff body. And they don't throw him. She pulls out Dirty Harry's fucking
Oh, that's
gun
right.
because he pulls out a small 9mm and she whips this giant fucking gun out
And he's like,
shoots this guy.
He does look at it like, damn, babe.
yeah.
He looks at her. He goes, yeah, mine probably would have missed.
It's true.
I do love their relationship. Like, well, not even the sexy scenes, but just like when they're in the action together, like their little quips back and forth. I kind of enjoyed like moments like that. Like, she's a badass. She's not just this little sexy thing walking around. Like, she can hold her own, and she pulls out a gun that's bigger than yours. And he was impressed.
That was pretty
I
fun.
kind of liked the two hunks where they're like the nerdiest dudes. They're like, there's something about them that are just like, you guys, you look like you should be the star quarterbacks, but you obviously were like theater geeks or something, because like you are not cool.
Yep.
No, it's for the longest time. I was waiting for the main stars to show up in this movie because I thought it was the dudes. Then I watched this movie going, wait, it's the chicks.
Yeah.
They're the stars of this movie. I was like, I had no idea that that's what I was in for. And like, they're undercover, but one doesn't really have to be undercover. She's a civilian.
I think this is like a spiritual sequel to the one you mentioned earlier,
Malibu
Charlie.
Express.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So that's why we don't get it.
Right. The shorter of the two beach blondes was an agent and now is a citizen, I think.
Yeah, I think she's the one that's in Malibu Express.
Yeah.
But she
As
said
much as-
something about how she's not been trained, I think.
Not been trained
It's
in
not
what
clear.
they're doing now.
Yeah,
It's
maybe
like they're
that's
working
it.
for a new agency. Also, now they're like helicopter pilots and they transport goods. Also, is there no other way to get a hold of someone on the island other than the radio on the helicopter?
They kept
That guy was still radioing them at midnight about a killer snake. And I'm like, don't you just be like, all right, I'll try them again in the morning or some shit. I was just,
they got a landline
It's
sometimes.
imperative.
yeah. Oh, that snake has been infected with rats with, was it AIDS or something like that?
It's infected by deadly toxins from cancer-infested rats.
Cancer. That's what it was. So Cancer Snake is running around this island causing havoc, but not like the other live snake that they were actually supposed to be transporting that was in the fucking warehouse. This movie's asinine.
Speaking
There's
of the
no other word.
warehouse, I did like the intro, like with them having the name, the title cards, but on the boxes and
Yep,
the
it was
moving
clever.
of it felt very like sitcom-y in a way, like
It
sitcom
did.
intro.
I had
But
to watch
I
it
enjoyed
again. I had to watch it again. They printed them on brown paper.
Yep.
And they were
Oh, okay.
plastering them onto the boxes so they could take them back off later.
Oh,
But
okay.
Because they only
I
had
did
two
notice
boxes
that
in the
too.
budget.
Yeah,
That was nice.
I noticed that. I was
Nice
like,
little touch.
that was a lot of effort. You'd think it'd
Yeah.
just be easier to roll credits or
Yeah.
something.
And they
Somebody's
all flowed
painting
together
them.
really well. Yeah. Took the time
There was
to
a
paint.
deal on stencils at Joann's.
Somebody's got a kid on set, like one of the extras or something, and they're playing with stencils. Like, hey, can we borrow those real quick?
Actually, they employed the kids. Hey, kids, can you spell this?
Oh,
And
They
put it
probably did. Like, hey, we got a job for you.
Like, how many of these people were not really union actors? Probably all but the main two or three.
The main ones, yeah. I guarantee it.
even
I
if
doubt
they were,
even them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I don't even know if
Well,
they
no,
would
they-
be union.
The women, both the women have been in a lot of Bruno Mattei movies, and as like Danny Elfman and Roger Corman would do, he has a stable of actors that he trusts and hires over and over again. And I think the four main good guys were part of his troupe, Bruno Mattei is a prolific filmmaker. It's all garbage, but he's made a lot of damn movies.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
The
you also
effort
know
was
how
there.
you also understand why the girls kept coming back in the movies. I mean, there was a point like we were talking about, you might as well just have them running around topless the entire
The
movie.
entire time.
Both have not done anything since '93. I just looked it up.
God,
Did Andy Sidaris die in '93? I'm gonna look that up.
They couldn't get any more work
Yeah.
because
No, 2007
Wait
is
a
when he
minute.
finally croaked
This
it.
is Andy Sidaris, not Bruno Mattei. I got that backwards. Bruno Mattei is
Okay.
next week.
that's okay.
Oh no.
I totally fucked up.
I don't even know what that means. So
I'm not editing that back, okay?
Oh, no, you
you're
don't have to. No, I fucked
From
that
now
up.
on, anytime he said Bruno Mattei, it was Andy Sidaris.
Yeah,
hey,
Andy
I don't
Sidaris.
know
Yep,
who
I
either
fucked up.
one is, nor do I care. So
Andy
We-
Sidaris, prolific.
We
garbage director.
understand. We know who Bruno Mattei is, Nate. We figured it out in the group chat.
we did.
So we'll
Well,
talk about that
if
next
I could
week.
spell his name right,
Yeah, that really threw me for a loop. I'm like, I have no idea who the fuck you're talking about. It's like some kind of R&B singer. And then I was like, oh, you spell it this way. Okay,
Yeah.
I know who this guy
Yeah.
is now.
fucked that up too.
Hey, that guy died in 2007 as well.
Andy Sidaris is the guy. So he has all of his movies. He does a lot of returning actors in his films, and he's famous for also just blatant terrible ripoffs.
Well, and that was the thing. I mean, it's like if something was popular,
Yeah.
let's make a movie kind of like it. Like I don't know exactly what he's spoofing in this, like
spy movies, action movies.
they name drop Bond.
Yep.
And I was like, okay, maybe. But I was also like, I don't like normally I can pick up on a movie that they're truly trying to emulate. And I was just like, I don't know of any of this in any movie I've watched, at least up to 87. You know, maybe the rocket launcher from Commando that I don't, it's,
Hey, he's a creative genius. I mean, this just came to him, this formula
Yeah.
for this movie.
he had a dream and it was Hard Ticket to Hawaii.
He had a dream. He's like, I want to spend a month in Hawaii
Right.
making the
How
movie.
can I make it to be a month vacation?
Hmm.
How, I say, how?
Absolutely. I mean, if
Make
I
a
could
movie
do
down
that,
there. Damn the permits.
there's
And I'm
a
sorry,
helicopter.
you
Go ahead.
guys are wrong about the writing because there is some genius writing in this movie.
Bring it. Tell me about it.
For example, when the waitress comes up and leans on the table and the guy turns and says that he'll have a pair of coffee. That made me literally laugh out loud.
That was Andy Sidaris, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, was
I
it?
would-
Yeah.
I would have laughed
back at the table.
harder had it not immediately followed the line of,
Yeah.
you were a little rough last night. You tried to drug me and rape me. And I was like,
And he
fuck
goes,
did he just say?
and he goes, that was last night. This is today. I was
Yeah.
like, what?
It's awful. It's just
Does that
awful.
make a difference?
That's kind of my thought on it too. I was just
You're
like,
still harping on this?
yeah, right. That was past me.
get
That's
over
not
yourself,
today,
woman.
me.
It was
God.
last night. It's water
Can a
under the
guy
bridge.
change in less
You
than
wanna go up to
24
my-
hours?
room for a cup of coffee or something?
I love the spy, okay, and how she would tap the phone in front of everyone. Like, lady, you suck at your job. Listening in
bartender
on the
spy?
phone,
Yeah.
the bartender spy. I was cracking up because I was like, "Wow, you're horrible at
Is
this."
that how phone tapping worked back in
No,
the 80s?
not
No,
even
of course
close.
not.
No.
Okay.
Not,
put like
not
a-
even when they would put it like under the phone. That's not how that works either.
It's like she put like a dark gun suction cup on it, and there was a wire going up to her
Like a
ear.
Secret Service earpiece that went. I'm like, we can see the wire, ma'am. We can see what you're doing. It was so ridiculous. And then there's another bad guy. So we talked about the guy that is only in it for like 2 seconds, but there's another bad guy that they shoot in the fucking mouth. In their. He
In
gets
their
shot
yeah.
right through the
escape
cheek.
attempt. Yeah, she shot him in the jaw. I was like,
Yeah.
damn.
Well, he was around at the end, so he was the guy on the island supplying the drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's like the main baddie we're following because he's the one
Yeah.
that they have the final.
Correct.
But we were
He's
talking
spray
about
tan.
we were talking about the guy on the yacht, and then the only other time we
Oh.
see him again was at the very end.
Yes.
That guy's only in it for like 2 seconds. This is like our other main baddie
Yes.
with all the. I love henchmen, I really do. But can we not have henchmen that just stare off into fucking space until it's time for them to say their line?
Oh,
I was like, you guys, what are you looking at? Because I don't think there's cue cards, but they were like, someone yelled at them for looking at the camera. So they would just stare at one point and not have any facial expression until it was time for them to talk. That whole thing with the vitamins with that random ass dude at the restaurant.
Yes.
And those henchmen are just like dummies, just dead staring into nothingness.
I don't even think they were henchmen because they were talking about there's a bunch of sports guys there at the hotel. So like,
Yeah.
I think that they were just random dudes that this guy had a conversation with. I'm like, where did that come from? That has nothing to do with anything else.
Yeah, that
This one-
whole scene could
Had
have
they-
been cut
Had
out.
they said the Pro Bowl was happening this weekend, that would have at least given an explanation why they interviewed a couple of football players. But this goes to Nate's point. This movie just wanders around and let's just film something else. I need a couple more minutes. Let's do this.
When they're doing the interview, I was like, who are these guys? What is happening? Why are you doing this?
Yeah, he
It was
well,
to get a black guy to drop black guy isms. That is
Yeah,
all
that's what it
that
felt like.
was.
And I was just like,
Whoa!
make it stop.
I was like, did we need? I know it's a black guy saying it, but did we need that
Yeah,
in this
no,
movie?
no.
No, we didn't. I was like, damn, that
Wow.
Airplane did it way better. Please don't try to be Airplane, okay?
Yeah, you
Never
were not
try to be airplane.
Never.
Yeah, you will fail every time.
That wasn't jive. I don't care what that was. That was not jive.
No.
Yeah, this movie, even if you didn't like refilm anything, I could get this down to like 75 minutes
Oh,
Mm.
easily.
and punch it up and because I know we say it's gratuitous nudity. There's just scenes that go on way too long with naked
long.
people.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't need this.
The quote unquote sex scene between Rowdy
Oh,
and
God.
Donna, and
Oh,
she's
my
just
God.
kind of like posing over him.
Over
Yeah.
him, and he has the most obnoxious moans I have ever heard. I put that in my notes. Rowdy is loud and annoying. It's when you need to settle
And
down, sir.
And the
Remember
people in the
that,
next
guys.
room are
Suck off the
cracking up.
suck off the polish. Shut the fuck up. That's
Yeah.
what gets seal the deal.
Yeah.
There you go.
Just
I mean, if you're gonna make a movie with a lot of sex in it, you should probably know how it works.
that's important as well.
It goes where?
Anna, if you don't make a clip out of that right there, I am
That's happening.
sorely
It's happening.
disappointed.
It's happening. I'm gonna put it from put a scene from the movie with like our logo over the boobs.
Nate's tried that. You got to put a lot of our logos.
I
Yeah,
know.
you gotta put our logo
fucking
over everything.
everything. Fucking Instagram.
Prudes.
Oh,
Right.
well,
All
hey,
right.
Charlie, why don't we hit a commercial just so
for
we can catch our
once-
breath?
We're on the same page, Pete.
Yeah.
You want a war? Well, you got it right after this.
All right, Paul. So I think it's time we, made a trailer.
Do we have to?
Like, if people keep asking, so we're gonna deliver.
Well, what are we supposed to do in this damn trailer?
We're just gonna talk about shit we do here. We theme our months, right? Like, what do we?
I mean, I know we've done stuff like musicals and animation month and creature features, all sorts of stuff, but is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, it's something kind of like that. Then I'm probably gonna sit there and tell people, we're on all social medias. We're on the Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, and it's all under Flicks and Friends podcast.
Yeah, I guess so, if they're not tired of hearing that by now.
Yeah,
So, but yeah, that'll work. Should we press record?
yeah. Let's press record right now.
Sharks of the Corn? Virus Shark? Cocaine Shark? Sharktopus? Yeah, those are all real movies. Join me, Steve Coates, as each week I take a comedic look at the bizarre world of sharksploitation cinema on Bucket of Chum, the Shark Movie Podcast.
I didn't come here to talk. Lucky for you, they did.
Okay, so we've been talking a lot about how this movie is famous for a couple of scenes, and we cannot go without talking about the Frisbee scene. And we've mentioned it a few times already. There is, like, they do some reconnaissance earlier on in the film, and they're seeing some local gal throwing a Frisbee with a guard who has an M16 strapped over his shoulder, and they're just playing frisbee back and forth.
And this guy's got moves. This
Oh
guard.
my God, he does.
He's got
moves.
moves. Yeah, he's got moves.
Move.
The under the
One.
leg frisbee
While
move.
holding a gun and playing frisbee with sunglasses and an earpiece.
Well, that's Shades.
Yeah, I mean,
His name was Shades.
his name was Shades.
He
Yeah,
also- He was
this guy
also
knew
the
what
guy
he was
that
doing.
killed the cop at the very beginning.
Yeah,
Anyway, they're like, okay, we can work with this. So they're at somebody's apartment and they put together this frisbee, and he cuts slots into the rim of the frisbee and glues razor blades into it.
regular razor blades.
Single blade.
Single blade razor blades. You know how big those are, everyone.
About an inch and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I don't know.
into the rim.
Into the rim.
So on their reconnaissance, he's walking with this one. I forget who the chick was that he's walking with.
Rando chick. Local, they call her.
Rando local. And they come up on the frisbee playing guy, and they throw the regular frisbee and they lose it. And the guy throws this black one to the guard. And he's like, fellow frisbeer, basically is how it felt. That he's
Right. So it was a bait and switch. So he had
He's a thrower.
Yeah.
Not a frisbeer. He's a thrower.
He's a thrower.
Isn't that called disc golf these days?
That's totally different.
Oh,
You don't
okay.
You don't play disc golf with a frisbee.
No.
Those
Unless
are
you can
What?
afford.
yes.
You play
But
disc golf
they're-
with disc golf.
They are
No.
frisbee shaped,
Frisbee
They are.
shaped.
and you throw them like a frisbee.
No, you don't.
You
No,
toss.
you don't.
It's a
Yeah,
different thing.
maybe when you're putting. I've played.
Hey,
I own some.
Yeah, I do
Oh.
too. Yeah.
all I know is disc golf nerds. It's frisbee.
No, it's not. Shut your mouth.
It's-
Shut your mouth.
It's like water
Shut,
skiing and
shut.
snow skiing. It's the same sort of concept, but it's
Yeah.
entirely different.
Soccer,
Frisbee with a purpose.
foosball, it's the same.
Yeah, exactly. That's
You're not catching one of these disc golf
no,
discs.
you don't
Yeah,
want to do that.
because
I
it's covered in
wing
razor
it.
blades.
Well, there's that. That's
Obviously.
my special. That's how I get through the woods, because it'll take out some branches.
Some of the branches
and,
to
it
land in
doesn't
the
knock me
cage.
Down. Yeah.
It'll stick into the side of a tree. Ka-tonk.
Well, yeah. I don't want it to take a bad bounce. If it takes a
No,
bad
of course
bounce and it rolls, I'm throwing from a real bad spot. No. I play. I partake.
So he bait and switches this guy. He throws him a black frisbee,
Yes.
and the guard takes his gun off and puts it down on the sand so he can properly throw this black frisbee back. Our spy, good guy, catches it and then switches for the razor blade frisbee, throws it at this guard. It goes through his fingers and into his neck, killing him instantly.
Pretty much. I mean, he's still kind of
It's-
yelling at the end. It's not.
Great shot.
It's not slyly that he changes out the frisbee. He's wearing a side satchel and puts the other one in and pulls the other one out. Like, I can see you. I know what you're doing.
Who
And I
are
love-
you fooling?
There's two parts of the scene that make it just the best scene ever shot by man. Where the bad guy at Shades, every time he catches it, he can't just throw it back. He's got to like take it and whip it under his leg,
Yeah,
and
the
then
underleg
catch it
throw.
again and throw it, which
Yeah.
is the nerdiest move. It's so fucking
It's real
endearing.
dumb. It's
And then
not even a trick.
and then after Rowdy like hits him in the neck and kills him, Rowdy gives a little yes fist pump. It's like,
Yeah, he does.
Mhm.
Like
He's so
I
excited.
get it.
He does it for
God.
Tiger Woods.
Oh my god!
What did the girl said? They said something to each other. He's like, "Good."
Hey
walking."
Rando,
Yeah,
hey
he's like,
Rando, nice ass.
Nice man.
You too, Pilgrim.
That's what it was. I was like, "The fuck is this dialogue?"
The person
Pilgrim?
he's just met and ran down the beach with, and then showed a gun to and told her to go away.
Can we bring back Pilgrim? Can we bring that back, please?
I think we can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can make
Back.
that happen.
Yeah. How we
can
doing,
do that.
Pilgrim? We're doing it. We're bringing back Pilgrim. You heard it here.
Ah,
But yeah, this frisbee kill is
you can
comical.
find it on YouTube. It's very easy to find.
This one's more popular than the rocket launcher one. This is like what this movie is touted and known for, is this ridiculous. Yes, Nate, you're over here, you shaking your head this entire episode. We know. Okay,
You're
know
100% right, Nate. All of what you've said is correct.
I guess after seeing the YouTube clips, it kind of takes away the impact of seeing the whole movie.
It does.
Yeah,
Because then it's just like, it was funny on its own when I just was scrolling and came across it on YouTube or TikTok. It's like, man, that would be great to watch the whole thing. And then you find out that's the only highlight in the whole movie. It's just like, oh, but I've already seen this. So like,
don't forget the snake.
Yeah, there is a radioactive snake. That's true.
I will say, I knew nothing of the snake.
I knew nothing about the snake either because
I didn't. Yeah, I was like, "What is going on?" I thought this
because no
was
one's
like a
made
spy
a
movie.
clip montage for the snake
I'm on
for
it.
some reason.
I still think you need to. Yeah, we need our very own. I'll put it on YouTube.
Best supporting actor.
You make
right
us
there.
a clip of the snake.
Hell yeah, I'm doing it.
He will be the one that puts it out there.
We'll be the one that gets 37 views on YouTube because
gonna-
social media just doesn't like us.
That's more than we got on Tubi
Because
Files. So we're
well,
winning.
the problem is if you don't spend money on YouTube or Meta, they're like, fuck you. You didn't give us money.
If you don't spend money, period, no one gives a shit about what we do.
They're like, you want to go viral? That's gonna cost you $5,000.
Yeah.
You need $5,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. We'll take it. So yeah, we got the Frisbee kill, but then we do have to talk about the epic final battle because there's just nothing but random scenes up until this point. Just random bullshit.
We are painting an accurate picture for you, folks.
This is sex scene, random shit. Sex scene, random shit.
Explosion.
Snake.
Yeah, snake.
Random
Yeah.
shit. Snake. Helicopter. Nate, there's a helicopter coming up.
Yeah.
I mean,
There is a helicopter.
there is a helicopter coming up. And how did they kill the helicopter, Nate?
Was it the rocket launcher? I don't remember,
The
honestly.
girl, they gave the rocket launcher to the girl, and she got to take out the helicopter. Well done to film the helicopter, and they cut it just right to a random ass explosion to where I was like, that was actually pretty damn decent. I fully expected a remote control helicopter to explode.
Or something on a string.
Yeah. Like, pop! You know, that
Not
one
the one
where
with
you
the
put a
door
fire-
that opens. No.
That's my favorite. I've seen some where they put a firecracker in them, and that's the helicopter explosion. This was well edited to make it look like the helicopter died. But this final bout, this bad guy that we barely talk about that got shot in the mouth.
He's got a Band-Aid on the whole time over it.
We just covered a movie on the Action
got that
Elite
continuity.
called Marked for Death, and that guy, the death scene in that, we were talking like this is probably the worst drawn out death a person could ever have in an action movie, because he gets his eyes poked out, he gets beat the shit out of, thrown through a wall, thrown down an elevator shaft, and then at the bottom of the elevator shaft is a big like rod, and he gets impaled on it. We're like, damn, that was epic. I watched this movie and I'm like, this guy got tortured in this death scene. Not only was he shot in the mouth earlier, but then he gets harpooned in the shoulder while he Michael Myers through a door I could have probably got into in a second.
I love that he had a baby knife and just kept stabbing the door.
It's a wicker door. Just put your foot through it.
Yeah, a second I'd have been in there. She wouldn't have got it loaded.
If you lean
shot
on
in
it
the
wrong,
shoulder,
you're gonna go through it.
Then she beats the shit out of him after he's been stabbed. He's laying on the ground bleeding, but they show the knife again, so he's not dead. And then she hides in the bathroom. For some reason, when you flush the toilet explodes. And guess what, everyone? The fucking snake is back! Out of a scene that I swear to God, Anaconda ripped this movie off. Thank you very much. This snake comes straight up out of this toilet in the greatest intro I've ever seen in a creature film. While it's hissing and doing whatever. She gets out of the bathroom, notices the dude is still up and kind of not paying attention, hides behind the couch and sets him up to think she's in the bathroom and it's actually the snake. And he goes bloody. I'm talking, this guy's covered in blood. His face is fucked up. And he opens that door and bam! This snake nails him in the face. It is so fucking good and funny. And I feel bad for the guy.
Like that's where you're like, oh, poor guy.
Yeah, that like the after effects of like the bodies we see and what the snake did, they look gnarly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they killed the 2 people on the beach that are just
Yeah.
on their honeymoon.
Poor honeymooners just get destroyed.
That one dude looked digested. I was like, can it eat people? Like, what is it doing?
I know, it was gross. Shoot.
But that's not even the crescendo, everyone.
Oh, no,
that's not even the crescendo. Is the snake is now on a rampage, and she grabs a gun that I swear to God, a little bit of ADR would have helped to put real bullet sounds to this gun that sounds like the cap gun I ran around outside playing with. Tack, tack, tack. I'm like, that made the snake mad. But guess what? Guess what happens,
She shoots
everyone?
the snake in the mouth twice with this gun.
Yeah.
It's still a coming. It's still coming for you, babe.
And this guy's name's Rowdy, right? I
Rowdy.
never even bothered to learn names.
It's a very
Rowdy.
fitting name for him. That's easy to remember for me.
Rowdy comes in the most action hero way, diving through the window or door, whatever it is, does a roll.
He's on a motorcycle.
That's what it was. He hits the
Crashes
wall
through the door
rolls,
on a motorcycle.
Makes
all
an
while
entrance.
carrying the rocket launcher. The rocket launcher is back, and they kill the snake with a rocket launcher 5 feet from their fucking faces. Team kill mode was not on in this movie.
It was not.
because
Friendly fire was turned off.
Nate and I have played Halo together, and there were certain people you didn't give A, the rocket launcher, or B, the flamethrower to.
Oh, no.
Because he would kill your own teammates.
I still do. I don't care. You're in my way. You're in my way. I'm also the first one to run out of ammo all the time.
You are. All the time. Blows his load, takes off running, looking for ammo. That's
I need
like
ammo.
every Halo match.
Gears of War, I need ammo. Left 4 Dead, I need ammo.
This ending. I'm like, this movie sucks, but I love this ending. And then the ending where it's an actual real bad guy behind this all with the large ass gun we already talked about. And there's other plot that I don't give a shit about.
There's more to it, but don't worry about it.
I don't care. It sucks. Pete, you had homework. Nate,
I did have homework.
Nate, you remember there's homework, right?
I did not remember there was homework.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
I put it in the homework channel. So
I didn't get the notification.
A week ago. What sports ball or recreational item?
Oh, I got this.
Yeah, I thought we all had one last week.
So like Frisbee is what this movie introduced us to, Frisbee with the razor blade. So what kind of sport thing or recreational thing would you like to turn into a weapon of mass destruction? Anna, go.
A jump rope. I think
How's it gonna work?
nunchucks, but on a rope. And
Nunchucks
maybe they'll
on a
have some
rope?
spiky things on the end, and you could do some cool twisty moves with it, like
Really
this.
long nunchucks.
Yeah,
I'm actually down for that. I think
you
Yeah.
can nunchuck somebody from far away.
She could smack him around that tree. Smack!
Nunchucks with distance. Ooh.
Yeah, I like that.
It's a ranged weapon.
You're
now.
right.
Uh-huh.
Could you imagine having Michelangelo in the video games with a ranged nunchuck?
Yeah.
Oh,
the
he'd kick
damn
ass.
Foot soldiers would never get me.
That's it. I like that. That was good.
You could really do some damage with double dutch.
No kidding. Don't piss
Yeah,
nobody
wow.
off on the playground.
Oh no!
No, you're already tripping bitches whenever they pissed you off and you're playing that. You're like,
Yeah.
look, face plant that asphalt.
Mhm.
How about you, Charlie? What are you gonna make?
Oh man, the second you did this, I knew exactly what I was doing. I'm going back to the 80s, early 90s. You remember the Nerf football that would whistle?
Oh,
And it
sure.
looked
Oh,
like
yeah.
it looked like a rocket. Mine's actually going to be a rocket, and I'm going to throw
Like a vortex ball.
Yeah, the vortex
that's what it was,
ball.
vortex.
Yeah, you can throw them
Vortex
100
ball.
yards.
100 yards. I'm throwing a vortex football that explodes like a real rocket when it hits the other person. So I'm definitely going way long range, further than a frisbee. Vortex football.
Nate, how about you, bud?
So I want to say it was 6th or 7th grade is when I discovered this sport. And it was because like the school did like a YMCA overnight trip where it's like all the kids stayed the night at the YMCA so they could swim and play the different like activities they had there. And that's the day that I also learned that a racquetball hurts like hell because all you do is have a bunch of middle school kids just whacking a racquetball and not knowing where it's going to go. So I'm going to pick a racquetball because you get hit in the thigh with one of those, you're going to go, oh!
That's hard.
Yeah.
Hard, brother.
Now, you got to up it, though. A racquetball with spikes. Put the spikes in the racquetball.
It'll look
There
like
you
a
go.
roller ball.
It would look like a roller ball.
Yeah.
Wow. I love it.
Troy, you're up.
Well, my immediate thought was the sports ball thing that they had to actually ban in the 80s.
Darts.
Lawn darts.
Yeah.
How many times did you throw that up and then wait for the last second to jump out of the way?
1,000 times, and I don't know how I didn't kill myself.
I know. We all made it through the 80s somehow.
In someone's head.
Yep. I already told the story about real darts and playing something similar. But Troy didn't even need to modify his. That's that's almost like
good
cheating.
to go. Yeah.
Okay, lawn darts that explode. I don't know.
All right.
Oh yeah, that's even better.
How about
Poison
remote
lawn
control
darts.
lawn darts.
Ooh.
Man.
Dropped from a remote control helicopter.
Always a remote control helicopter. Pete, what's your pick?
Well, Anna kind of sort of took mine. I was going to go jump rope with a razor wire.
Oh, that's good too.
Well,
we
that's
could
all
combine our two
Yeah.
our two into one and be even more deadly.
Nunchucks with razor wire? Nate's going to fuck himself up so bad.
Right.
We
Yeah.
have
Trying to
special
learn how to use
gloves.
that.
We've also constructed special gloves where we can hold it and do the twisty thing and not hurt our hands.
Nate needs a suit of armor, chainmail. That's what Nate's going to need
Yeah.
to play with that weapon.
I also thought
It's like, I'm ready.
a razor wire finish line for a race, but I'm like, that's kind of dumb because
Oh, Jesus. It's just twisted.
I don't know, but I think that's going to be in the next Saw movie for some reason.
I don't think we should put this onto the podcast. I have this horrible premonition of like somebody out there going like, wait a minute. Now I know how to get him.
We're gonna be framed. We're gonna be
the
framed.
same.
Oh, I could have took that one way darker, Troy. You went a direction I went, and I had to stop because
I think, but my favorite is a torpedo-equipped surfboard.
Okay.
Oh, you are in Hawaii. A surfboard.
I'm in Hawaii, and I'm the spy, and I've got a surfboard, and I've got it's equipped with.
How did they not do that on James Bond? That
I don't
sounds
know, I
like
don't
something
know.
totally a James Bond Q type weapon. Now, James, if you push this button here and you just type it on your watch, 2 torpedoes will come out of the surfboard. I want it back when you're done, though. Please
And
do
then
not break it.
do gets a Hawaiian spin to it.
Yeah.
there you
Yeah.
That's an intro.
It's got to be the metal drums doing the James Bond thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, there
Steel
you
drums.
go.
Steel drums. Thank you.
Yes, I'm
Mhm.
down.
And
All
when
right.
the girls dropped the James Bond comment, and one of them's like, "Which one would you give, or which one do you like the best?" And the other one's like, "I'd give them all equal time."
That's right. That was a
Me
good
too,
line.
sister. Me too.
Yeah, right.
Now I want James Bond in Hawaii, and one of the bad villain girls tries to put a lei over around James Bond, but it's actually a garrote, and she tries to choke him out with a lei. Damn, I'm writing a whole new movie over here. All right, we can't do that. This hard ticket to Hawaii. Let's get into the things.
Yeah.
Leave anything for us?
Just bodies. Body count. Body count. Body count. Body count.
For some reason, I thought this number was going to be higher, but it is still pretty high. 16 people die in
Interesting.
hard ticket. I think it's, you have to remember, like, I totally forgot, like, the two cops at the beginning that get gunned down. There's a lot of henchmen. I am counting the snake. That snake had such a glorious death.
Oh, for sure. You got
kind
to.
of have to, you put that in, but you also had the two randos on the beach that the snake killed. So yeah, 16 people die in Hard Ticket to Hawaii, as well as Nate's soul. So
Yeah,
that is
definitely.
all of
It's
the death.
gone.
It's left. It was left in Hawaii.
Just floated away. It was sacrificed to the volcano gods.
Have you ever killed
anyone?
Yeah, but they were all bad.
Along
All
with
right,
Jason.
this is where we pick our favorite one. Pete, you drive.
Oh. All right, here we go. Our favorite kill of the week. Nate, let's hear it.
I'm just gonna go with the opening kill where the two cops get killed with the double barrel shotgun because like they get stringed up like a predator kill, and then they get boomed. I went, all right, let's see where this movie's gonna go. You've got my attention. And then like 45 minutes go by, and I went, you motherfucker! God damn this movie.
Not gonna lie, they had me in the first half.
They did. Yes.
Anna, what's your favorite?
Oh, the rocket launcher and the skateboard. That was my favorite. So good because I was like, he's really gonna do it, and boy, he did it. And then he did it to the blow up doll too.
Oh, was that in the kill count?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
hell
sure
yeah.
it is.
Hell yeah.
If you spend a rocket on it, it's going to count. So
fair.
Very true. Very
Good.
true.
How about you, Troy?
Well, you got to dance with the one that brung you. The frisbee kill. I love it.
It's absurd. Charlie, what do you think?
I've known about the highlight kills for a very long time. So I'm going with the one that I was not expecting and didn't know anything about. It is the snake death at the end of this when a rocket launcher that snake. And it's just like, of course they're going to use the rocket launcher again, 5 feet from their faces. That's my kill. Pete, what's your favorite in this?
I love me a dummy fall, but it's not the fall. It's the dummy throw of the skateboard and the blow up doll. It was so wonderfully edited that they just they threw this mannequin up in the air. They must have had a stick of dynamite in it or an M80 or something.
Yeah, it's like a deck cord or something that just boom.
And then of course the dummy gets it also. I felt bad for the blow up doll.
It's like, hey, I could have used that. Oh,
innocent bystander.
He used the blow up doll as a human shield as he's skateboarding.
It was to hide the gun. You didn't want him seeing the gun. How do we hide it? Behind his back? No, that's stupid. And a trench coat? No, we're in Hawaii. That's ridiculous. Sex doll? Now you're onto something. Now,
Andy Sidaris probably used it the night before.
Yep. Phil has one, right? Yeah, we saw it. Yeah, it's over there. Don't tell Phil we're doing this because he's going to be mad. He's going to be real mad. Phil later on is watching the edit. What the fuck did you guys do? That was mine.
That's where my blow up doll went. Damn it.
You guys are buying me a new one, okay?
Sally.
And I want a better one.
That's right.
We had so many special moments together.
They make silicone now. Oh, yeah. All right, let's rate this.
Let's rate this thing.
That was Nate's soul leaving his body.
Yeah, let's get it out of the way.
Literally.
Yeah.
Get out of the way, Nate. Give it to us.
I'm giving this
Is this a
movie
negative thirst?
No, I'm giving it a 2. I hated this movie.
Dang.
I just did not enjoy my time with it. Bad movies should never be an hour and 40 minutes long.
Yeah.
And then for a movie to me be like, why am I mad that people just keep getting topless? I found my line. I don't get it. I'm a sourpuss this morning for this. This is not my
time
movie.
to start my Saturday.
Yeah. No, this is how I had to end my Friday after I got off work. Nothing better than going, hey, it's finally the weekend. Time for me to sit on the couch and watch a movie. Oh, this is how my time's going to be spent. Thanks, Pete. Great.
You're welcome.
We're right
You're
back
very
at
welcome.
this. a whole month. I can't wait to figure out what the horror movie is. I can't fucking wait at this point. How can it go further down from here?
Charlie, what do you say, bud?
I'm not going to be as mean as Nate is. This is a terrible movie.
Yeah.
This is terrible. But there are highly enjoyable scenes in this movie that is, yes, way too long. Nate's correct. Like, this is the
Nothing
weirdest.
There's
Nate
not even a
has said
trash
is
opinion because
wrong.
like nothing makes sense. Like
No.
all opinions on this movie. No.
Yeah. And that's why I'm cutting it right down the middle. It's just a 5. It's not good. It is bad, but the fun scenes are fun. Yes, there needs to be a compilation of how do we make this movie better, and it's a 10-minute long movie. But yeah, I'm gonna be fair, and I think for a Pete month, that's a pretty damn good score coming from Charlie. Yeah, so 5. That's my score.
Troy, lay it on me, bud.
Yeah, there's no arguing that this is a good movie, but I totally enjoyed this, and I like there's if there's just I love Nate's line of like, how am I upset that somebody's getting topless? Because that's kind of the way you feel. It's like, okay, enough, I got it. Yes,
yeah. Especially when the camera there's a
that
moment where the camera just zooms in on one chick's boobs and it sits there for a minute, and then it finally goes up to see her and the dude kissing. I'm like,
I'm actually tired of your boobs. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I am.
But no, nevertheless, I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I'm giving it a 7.
Nice. Anna.
How about you, Pete? Or no, Anna. I don't know.
I want Anna to go.
So yeah, I also agree with all of that. This is a bad movie, but I had a blast with it. This is a 6.5er for me, and I actually went back and even watched it again just because we did end up having to wait a week before we recorded. So, yeah, just the fun parts were fun. I laughed. There were moments where I was like, yeesh, especially with all the boobs and stuff and old Rowdy's terrible moans. But it just tickled me and cracked me up. And this was fun laughing about it with y'all. So, yeah, if you're into that kind of thing, this is for a very niche group of people. I feel all the Pete's out there.
Yeah.
It's fun. You know, it's at least just to watch once and say you've seen it.
Oh yeah, I'm never watching this again.
Yeah, no,
Probably not.
I don't need any Vinegar
We
Syndrome
knew it, Nate.
4K. I don't need that to ever exist. All right,
That would be cool
so-
though.
Pete, you brought this bastard
did.
to this show. What are you giving Hard Ticket Hawaii?
Nate is 100% right. Everything he said is true. But I was entertained. It's way too fucking long. I'll give it a 6. Just a slight nod to like the ridiculousness of it is worth your time. If you can find it on YouTube, definitely hit the 1.2, 1.4, just to get through
2.
some of it.
I did it too.
In a movie that has kick-ass women in it, they sure had to get they had to be saved a lot. I was a little that was my biggest
point. Yeah,
my biggest gripe about this movie is 2 kick-ass badass women really had to be saved quite a bit by the boys. And
Yeah.
I was when I started watching this and understood, okay, these gals are the main action people, I thought the script might have gotten flipped, where they're saving the boys all the time, but that didn't happen. That's my only actual real criticism. The rest was just bad.
I just kind of took it like this time they were in over their head. And they did need some help. Like they're still badass and they could hold their own, but even then, I mean, it's 2 of them against a drug cartel, a snake, spies, all kinds of shit going on. They needed some backup and they needed Rowdy with the launcher.
It should have been an equal. They saved the guys as much as the guys saved them.
Yeah.
There should
Yeah,
have
that's
been some
true.
instances of the girls coming out. Like, I don't count the end where she shoots the main bad guy just because she had the bigger gun. No one was in trouble. The guy threw a sword at them directly between them. I love the camera cut. After the guy lands outside, the camera comes back and they're both like turning, looking at the sword, like, whoa, glad it missed us. I'm like, it wasn't even close. It wasn't even close to hitting you. All right. Well, that's a successful
Ticket to Hawaii, folks. There you go.
Pete month, and as Nate said, there's no point in doing a trash opinion on a trash movie.
Nate's review is the trash opinion.
Mine's the correct one.
You're not wrong. It's way too long, and oh my god, why? But yeah, this is how I felt watching Samurai Cop. That's exactly.
And
how
I enjoyed
felt.
Samurai Cop. That's why this blows my mind. But I did watch that with a buddy, so like
that helps.
Yeah,
I watched this with Jackie, and we couldn't even pull it. Other than the sneaky snake joke, that was all we had. It was literally to a point. Every time boobs come up, I would look at my phone because I was reading trivia on it, and I was like, "Oh, boob scene!" I can scroll. For a second.
Now you can like read again.
Yeah.
I just wish I could go back in time where I only knew of this movie instead of experiencing this movie. It was a better time.
It was a simpler time.
It was.
Innocent Nate. No, there's a movie out there with a frisbee kill. Maybe one day I will see it.
Yeah, exactly. Some things are better left a mystery.
You're right. You're right, man. Never meet your heroes.
Exactly.
Speaking of heroes, Pete, why don't you tell us what's in store for next week?
Next week, we are going to be joined with our... Next week, we're going to be joined by our friend Captain Steve from Bucket of Chum podcast. We're going to be watching this. I have it down this time. This is a Bruno Mattei movie. It's an Italian flick called Cruel Jaws. It's also AKA Jaws 5. There is so much Jaws 2 stolen footage in this movie. You will get thoroughly annoyed at it.
You might as well watch Jaws 2.
You might as well watch Jaws
I haven't seen Jaws 2 since I was a kid, so
yeah, there's a lot.
Maybe I'll be like, oh, that's just Cruel Jaws.
There's a lot of stock shark stuff. They call it a tiger shark. It's clearly a great white through the entire film. It's bad. It's real bad, guys.
Okay.
And there's a lot of fun to be had in this movie. I watched it a couple times last week and I was giggling through the whole thing.
I will say I've not seen any clips of this, so
I don't.
Unlike Hard Ticket to Hawaii, where the movie was spoiled by me, this one hasn't been spoiled, so maybe there is fun to be had.
Yeah. There's a couple of musical cues that will make your jaw hit the ground. I'll just say that.
Well, and bringing old Captain Steve over, he is quite the pro at bad shark movies.
But I'm also like, is this a good sign? Because like, what he covers.
I asked him if this is the one that's on archive.org that I recommend watching it. I asked him, hey, I found out Archive. In case you need to watch it, and he just texts me. He's got a fucking Blu-ray. Of course he does.
Yeah, he does. Of course he does.
He's got the goddamn 4K Bluray or whatever.
If you're looking for a shark movie, we recommend you get a hold of Captain Steve over at Bucket of Chum podcast.
He knows exactly.
He's like, that old chestnut? Yeah, I know what that movie is.
So that's
next good.
Week,
it's on Tubi and Vudu.
Yeah, the two. Oh, it's on Tubi also. Great.
Mm-hmm.
It might be a cleaned up copy. The one on YouTube's terrible. I don't recommend watching that one.
That's right. All right. Well, that is next week for Pete month. We've also called Pete-uary, not Pedo month. We're not doing that.
I'm going to give Spoils of Horror. We're gonna start marketing
month of Pedo.
That somehow made it worse. Yeah. No, we're not doing that. All right, guys. We won't drag us out any longer. That is month of Pete. Thank you all for showing up. Troy, thank you.
Thank you.
It's awesome to have
you.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
Thanks, Troy.
And I haven't been doing this a whole lot, but we talked about this earlier. If you want to continue following the show, we are over on Facebook. We have Give Me Back My Action Movies, the podcast group. Give Me Back My Horror Movies, the podcast group. Nate and I both are on Instagram under Give Me Back My Action and Give Me Back My Horror Movies, 2 separate accounts. You can follow us there. You can rate us and leave comments over on Spotify. So if you're listening to us on Spotify, give us a 5-star rate. Look at him. He's like,
I'm glad you mentioned that.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Give me a minute.
I'll give you a minute. Also, we are both on TikTok. We're not sharing a whole lot on there. Who knows if it's still there by the time this one comes out? Who knows?
It's still there right now, but like, really, all I learned when TikTok was gone for 7 hours was that pooping was pretty boring for a little bit. Instagram Reels just don't hit the same.
Nate spends a lot of time on the toilet.
Yeah,
so
like when I was on the
I do
can,
feel for you, sir. I really.
That was the only part. I was just like, oh, that's What am I supposed to do?
like
Read
Reels.
things like a caveman?
I believe you said barbarian is the right word.
Yeah.
'Cause it sent me. What am I supposed to do? Scroll reels like a barbarian?
Yeah, like I don't want to do that.
And none of us are doing YouTube Shorts. Okay, I
No!
think everyone needs
Why
to
on
understand we are
earth?
not.
And then YouTube Shorts on the TV makes me angry. It's just
Mhm.
like you're dumb.
'Cause
You're
it's
not
like
the
this.
size of a cell phone. Like, what are you doing?
Don't even
And
do
also,
the ratios.
You
right.
know what? While we're at it, YouTubers, what's the deal with you not saying fuck just because you don't want to make money? I found out about this. All right. It's the internet. Say the goddamn word, you fucks. That's all I'm saying. I don't. If all you're caring about is the fact that you made 27 cents from not saying it, you can go fuck yourself. I'm over you, YouTube, and your content creators. We're also on Blue Sky.
Hey, YouTube, come in a little closer here. Nate's got something to say.
Yeah, I got some things. But also, now that we got comments, we're going to start reading them on the air from the previous episode because we just recently found out that people have been leaving comments for like the last 8 episodes, and I didn't know. So, on our Chopping Mall episode, we had Anime Flower Child say, some movies for you. Amityville Shark House. So this is a real movie because we did make the joke about a shark. So that is a thing. And then there's another movie that they said called Bait. People trapped in a flooded sunk level supermarket with sharks swimming between the shelves. So
That's terrifying.
we gotta. Bait is now intriguing. We need to see if Captain Steve owns the 4K of that.
Right.
Yes.
Yep. The special edition steelbook of Bait. I'm pretty sure you'll probably have that one.
And while you're leaving comments on Spotify, give us a goddamn review. Why is this thing stuck? Huh? Well, it's not moving anywhere. You're listening to us. You're commenting on it. Click the stars. It goes to 5.
It only
you give
does
us
5.
1 star. Yeah, you can be honest. Honesty's
No,
key.
give us 5 stars. Don't give us
fuck up
one.
with my numbers.
Well, I'm just saying. I'd rather just have more
You're
reviews
saying a lot,
on
but don't
there.
fuck up our shit. Fuck up YouTube's. I don't give a shit about YouTube.
Hard Ticket to Hawaii has made Nate a little aggressive, y'all.
No,
he made a
social
post
media
yesterday.
aspects. You're all going to make me unalive myself at this point. That way we can still make money on it. All right.
First, you
That's
called
all
the
you care
listeners
about.
Fuckers.
Hit the music, Charlie.
You called them assholes yesterday.
Yeah.
To download our episode. Charlie's done. He's like, fuck these guys.
Yeah, don't make me
And
say
they're
the
bickering.
Chopping Mall robots after the listeners, because I will.
We destroyed them all. Don't you remember?
Give me the sharks with the freaking lasers on their head.
Not sharks with lasers.
Yeah.
We don't have the budget for that, but maybe some agitated sea bass.
Speaking
All
of,
right. You know what? Give me some catfish.
Have you seen Eagly lately? How's he doing? Tell him we missed him.
He's been resting.
He didn't get caught in the wildfires, did he?
No.
Okay,
Oh, that's
good.
good. That's good.
Did he have?
Probably-
Did he have any
probably
family
hibernating.
that needed
This time,
evacuated or anything?
No, they got out of there.
He'd carry him off with
good.
his eagle claws.
Eagle
pretty
strength.
easy.
Yeah,
I don't
do
know if we
eagles
should be joking
hibernate?
about the fights?
Sure they
I'm
do.
not making. I'm just curious about that.
That's okay. I don't know.
Do
I think
eagles hibernate?
Yeah, of course they do.
Yeah.
No,
Huh.
that's not true.
I have no
I was
idea.
like, they're not
Not true.
bears.
I just miss Eagly.
You
know, if
idiot!
it was,
Eagles aren't bears. Of course
Yeah.
not.
And now, if it was a griffin, that's kind of like,
Not really.
does a manicore that wouldn't.
Though now I want a movie with bears with wings.
An owl bear
Owlbear.
would
Owlbear.
totally
Yep.
hibernate.
Ooh, that's a nerd. That's a deep nerd cut.
He'd have a treehouse.
I love me some owl bears.